Yeah?
What, like be here?
I don't fucking... Not be here, like, make sure that your mic is working. That'd be great.
Okay,
Not be
pull
here,
up your
like,
stream.
make sure that your mic is working. That'd be great.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Okay. Barely.
Oh, it
Okay,
sounds like my
hello,
mic's
welcome.
working.
Hello!
On my knee.
Welcome to me playing Scorched Earth, one of the most painful ARC DLCs.
I'm gonna say
ever.
the second.
Second
I'm
most
pretty sure
painful, but
Aberration
it used
takes
to... Oh yeah, Aberration takes the cake, even now, with everything else. You wanna not be a little fuck? She's being a little fuck. Why are you like this? She is causing me pain. No. Oh god. Eh. Eh. Should I make a total abomination for this? Or not?
Yeah, just hit random until you find something horrible.
Excellent. What am I gonna stop on? No news. Oh god.
Okay, so I'm not looking. Keep pressing it, and I'm gonna tell you when to stop.
Okay.
Okay, so keep going. That one.
Super
Okay, now
mutant.
let me pull up your stream. Nice.
The weird thing is it kind of looks normal until you go like this. And then it's like, who punched you so hard in the torso to where it disappears? Should we do it again? Just in
Who took
case.
away your ass privilege?
Who took your ass? Okay, we're gonna do this again.
Alright, I'll minimize the thing. Okay, stop.
I don't think I want to do this one because it's not weird enough.
Okay.
Do it again.
I mean, I
Third
told you
time's
just kind of look like a skinny turtle, but...
Third time's a charm. Let's fucking go.
That one.
Damn it! It's just a little man with thick thighs. Thick ass. Oh god. Why is his chest inverted? He's so small, and you know he's super tiny because he takes up. Oh no! Wait, can I adjust? Can I adjust?
You can make one scale different.
No, I want to change the torso height.
No, just one scale. Only difference.
No, this is it. Peak. No, wait, hold on. That could be better. Hold on. Bigger hands. Longer arms. Yes! We're getting somewhere. Ah, no, I don't want it to be blonde and blue. Hold on.
Why not? Red?
Because he's an abomination. Abomination. Orange.
Just put the sliders on opposite sides for every single stat.
White and yellow. What if I made his head really tiny? Tiny ass head man. If I do an entire series of this with this character, I'm gonna hate my life. I'm gonna cry because I'm gonna forget because I'm never gonna fucking see him. And
then you'll go into third person and be like, "Hey guys," you'll be like, "Oh god, wait."
What the fuck? Oh, there it is. This is what they wanted to do. Now we're at peak.
For everybody wondering what the fuck I'm doing, well, basically anything else, really.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Not in a mean way, it's just... I put too much time into this last year. I'm taking a nice, good chunk of break.
Oh my god. Urza! No! Who's here?
Began his spiral into darkness.
I guess someone's here and the dogs are freaking out.
Helena could have seen the threat that was so close to her.
Sorry, Helen. I can't be fucking right now.
Oh yeah, right. All the lore that they actually put into that mission.
Maybe one day. Maybe one day I'll give a shit about the lore that I already know.
I mean, that'd be great. You get to actually see, if you get there, you get to actually see the Ascension cutscene now.
Maybe we'll, like, start a genuine,
It just
like...
took the game ending for them to put one in.
Maybe we'll just eventually one day do an actual, like, story playthrough of Ark. But that takes a lot.
I'll play for that. What? Don't want me to play for that? I see how it is.
Hold on, no. Okay, there are 10-sided die. I know that for a fact. What if one day we do an entire day fucking around on a new, on a, I know you don't want to do it, on a non-dedicated, just a single day, just fucking around. We have a 10-sided die that decides what stat we level up on.
Oh, we just use that?
Yes.
Okay. That'd be funny.
You're just gonna keep getting fucking oxygen. You're gonna be you're gonna oxygen and speed, and you're just gonna be unstoppable, but you're gonna die really quick.
I'm gonna get oxygen on Scorched Earth.
You're gonna have 0 fortitude on Scorched Earth, and I'm gonna laugh. No, we should do that on Aberration.
God.
That would be funny. That would be funny, though. You gotta admit, it's a funny idea.
It might be bad. I need to get the... I might do that on, like, the 15th, if you make sure the things are nice.
Because, like, because we all both know that Aberration is the map where host barrier is not too bad because you don't want to be alone, and 2...
vertically challenged.
2, that's also the map where you really want to have very specific stats.
No, but I might throw the 140 at the server again just to make sure all the funny shit is at least still there on the relaxation server.
You have to like let my dad know that so he knows which one to renew.
Tell him to just refend or do
Ragnarok and roll, because the one that we
Jurassic
actively.
Galaxy. That's
Jurassic
the one
Galaxy.
that has all the stuff. Because that's on Fjord right now.
Oh, that was the one that used to be Aberration, where my dad got angry while we were trying to figure everything out and commit.
It's alright, Rockwell's still a pain in my fucking ass.
I know.
The only boss that I actually didn't legit go fucking kill, and I'm upset about it.
I wish my dad would have, like, curbed his temper a little bit.
To be fair.
That night.
Well, yeah, that. But to be fair, I also assumed either of you watched a video about that fight more.
No. We went in blind.
Yeah, I know. I noticed that, because your dad fucking died instantly to the red orbs of death. It's alright, though. Like, it happened. I can't even really be genuinely upset with it, so I'm just like,
I'm not upset anymore. I just wish my dad would have, like, handled his anger better, because I know that that's just a thing that he needs to work on. Well, ain't that something? Titanosaur.
I'm sorry, you already found the problem child. Oh
Yeah.
my God, you did.
I spawned in and I saw its neck. I'm like, wait a minute.
I remember, I don't fucking... Oh, wait, we were on, Crystal Isles, just murdering those so much with, the griffins and
The Tropionathus. God. Yeah, me and Sahara were a fucking force to be reckoned with. I miss her.
So, big question.
Can
you find the Sky Giga on this map?
Sky Giga? I don't know. I don't care. I'm not gonna lie. I have no idea. I don't know anything about the new creature.
I'm also gonna see, where the Carcharodontosaurus spawns on Scorched. Because, if it does, that also could be a different problem for you.
Yeah, we'll figure it out when it comes to it. Oh, right, I haven't been unlocking anything. Oh, right, no, wait, we don't have to worry about unlocking anything on our fucking thing. Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, it's been a while. I've been doing solo stuff. I'm used to having to unlock things. Yeet, yeet. Don't want to focus on those. Yeet, 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 yeet.
Okay, so, fun fact, Carcharodontosaurus are currently spawning more than T-Rexes in Scorched Earth.
Oh, that's fun. That's gonna be...
So you'll probably run into one.
That's cool. How do you tame those? I'm gonna imagine it's difficult.
Oh, it's horrible, but I don't remember how to do it. So
I remember
I'm
how
gonna have to
everyone was
look that
so...
up.
I remember how everyone was super hype for,
I don't think the Sky Giga is like technically in spawn points yet. I think it's in the game, but
The Lost Island. That's what I was thinking about. I forgot about it. I was like, is that fucking... That's not the new one, right? No, that's The Lost Island. The other one we were super
okay.
hyped for, and then the other one came out. Really,
Ooh, they did a
the order
funny.
came out. I remember when we were super hyped for The Lost Island, and then they made almost every new creature on that map anal to tame.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
yeah. By the way,
absolutely anal. What?
so this is the interesting thing. So currently, Sky Gigas only spawn on two maps.
Oh?
They spawn on the island and the center.
The center is good, because then that kind of encourages people to fucking play on that map. Because I love that map, but I never have a reason to play it. Because I'm just like, yeah, but
Considering
there's like
like
not
the
that.
reasons to go on that map, like if you have the DLCs, there's not really one to. But if you don't and you just want to play around with something else, it's a good map to go to.
It is. It is a good map. Fun map.
But I do like how that incentivizes, like, even if, like, what I was doing with, like, Pokedexing.
Because, like, creature-wise, there's no reason to go to the center.
Yeah, they don't have anything cool.
There's literally no reason.
Was it? They have a unique boss fight thing there, don't they?
I don't remember. I think so. I think it kind of takes you to, like, a forest, and you kind of fight all of the bosses from the island.
Yeah, and then it's, like, neat because it's, like, a unique thing by itself.
Whoa. Oh, shit. Woo. Run, little man, run. Oh, thank God, I went for the Parasern. It focuses on the Parasern, not me. I need to increase my carry weight. I like when I play Ark, we have a lot of things to talk about, but if we play, like, if we're playing two separate games that aren't Ark, it's like, meh.
Well, because when it comes down to Ark, we talk about a lot of stuff in Ark.
Yeah, because there's a lot to talk about. And we have a lot of stories and experiences to share.
Yeah. Yeah.
God. I feel... Do you remember our first Therizinosaurus encounter?
Vividly.
Vividly. It's like the most vivid early game memory in Ark that me and Lobot have.
I'm not even gonna shit with you. Like, of the three permanent memories from that first, like, couple times playing in my head is when we got Petrie stuck in the air and he was just outside of, like, visual rendering, so we couldn't just whistle for him. The first time we met the Thero, because dear God. And then the Thyla incident.
We don't talk about patches, okay?
I don't mean to put it in a mean way. It just lives up there because of the instant amount of
like,
dramatic,
the cinematic masterpiece that was us going through the montage of getting everything ready to tame a Thyla, and then
we got the trap.
We got there. We got the meat. We got everything we possibly could have needed to tame one, And then, immediately after she was done, I get on top of her, I run like 5 feet away, get knocked down by another Thyla, Patches freaks the fuck out and runs away. We didn't even, for all we know, she was still alive we never saw her again. She just ran out, and I just imagined she was on aggressive, because we never got a notification that she was dead, so she must have been eating something. Don't know what. She was consuming something.
All I know, personally, is that if we do the story again, I won't mind making a new gear for that, because it's...
Oh, 100%. If we do,
because that's what I was already doing. I'm not gonna mind do that again, honestly.
I feel like we should really just have a server eventually when I get a job, so I'll pay for that one. Where it's just for, like, streaming.
Oh, did you by the chance? Because we talked about it yesterday. Did you ever look to see what the expiration timer is on the company
I
that you've
don't
been using?
think I can. I don't think I can check on that. I'll have to ask my dad.
Alrighty.
If not, this stream's gonna
let
be
your
real
dad
fucking
know
short.
to renew Jurassic Galaxy, and I'll either throw to renew it, or he can also renew it. I don't know. Having 2 is just really nice at minimum, but the 3 was really nice just because people had different preferences.
Well, yeah, there's also the fact that, hold on. I don't like dying inside. God, my crafting skill is horrible.
It's okay, it happens.
Well, it's not my first thing to go to.
That's entirely fair.
People just really don't like watching my videos when it comes to Ark. I feel like, even though we have the best conversations when we play it, but I still can't get over how...
It's okay, Ark's kind of an ugly game.
I still can't get over how... For the longest time, my most watched video, like, my most watched stream, like, as I was live, was a Skyrim video.
I believe that entirely.
And a good portion...
love
And a good portion of it was me talking to an old lady in the chat. She was so nice, but like she also was telling me that I shouldn't curse so much, and I'm just like I can't help it. I'm all something, and we curse a lot. I'm a little depressed.
Yeah, it's fine.
I remember our first time playing on Aberration. That was fun to navigate. We knew absolutely nothing about it. We were just like, we want to try.
Adorable.
We just want to like.
The funny dog.
We just want to. Oh God, you became like the man for bulb dogs.
Listen, whenever it's funny little creatures, I absolutely love getting an army of them. But when they do damage, it's even better.
Yeah, I remember when you found out little bulb dogs couldn't do damage. You were just like, what the fuck? Why did they kill it? And I was like, because there's no damage. They don't do melee. They don't do damage. It was funny.
Right. To be fair, with the ones that I ended up mutating for later, because I actually started messing around with them.
On this one, I should probably go into the settings and turn on Thirst, because it's kind of stupid to be on Scorched Earth and have no
thirst.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, it's one of those settings that on Scorched Earth, understandable because that's one of the actual threats there. It doesn't mean I like it anywhere else.
Yeah, it would just make more sense because, like, oh yes, I live in this desert and I am fine. Cue the Containment song, and it's singing Fine and Dandy, because I love that song, and I haven't heard it in a fat minute, and I might turn it on eventually, but I can't find it fucking anywhere.
I actually, I was going through snapshots, screenshots I had on my phone of like either dumping it all in a folder that I needed or looking up stuff on Spotify. And I actually re-listened to Unhinged today. I think that's what it's called. The funny like Alistair song.
I haven't been listening to a lot of. I haven't been consuming a lot of Has Been Hotel content lately.
There hasn't been a lot of new Has Been Hotel content.
No, I mean like in general, like
Which is really impressive to me.
fan stuff. I haven't been invested in like 2 years. Like you know how long it took for me to be like and like fell out of it because I was in it for like the believe it or not, my hyperfixation that lasted like literal years with that. Like I'm still interested. I'm still excited for Has Been Hotel to come out full season, and we should be expecting it this year. Hopefully, they did do the wrap up party for it, so first season's done when it comes to the animation department. But I
You haven't been in like the community that much.
I have not. Like, if you go to my Instagram, literally the last thing I posted was that picture of Alistair and Susie, and that was it.
Wow, no Vinny. You believe this, folks? This is bullshit.
I don't know if I posted any Vinny pictures on there.
And I can't believe you haven't done any gay Vinny this.
Okay, one, not my character, can't make ship art of it without permission. That is just my own personal
You asked me last year
thing.
if that was okay.
Listen, we made him pan for a reason.
He
But
just
they
has a
didn't
fancy
mean
for Mimsy.
What?
He's banned. He just has a fancy for Mimsy.
I feel like he's pansexual but demi-romantic.
I'm gonna agree with you because I don't know a lot of the specifics.
Like, pansexual, like, he could literally go hard and heavy in bed for anybody, but, like, demi-romantic, he really only feels romantic if he actually feels a strong emotional connection to somebody.
Yeah, that. That's a perfect way of describing that. Then you also missed drawing Laboon for Laboon's birthday, man.
Listen, I miss drawing a lot of characters for their birthday, and you holding a whale over my head isn't gonna fucking help.
He deserves it the most.
I didn't do anything for Sanji, huh? I didn't do anything for my boy. I didn't do anything for. I didn't do shit for Crocodile, at least I don't think I did, because that was back in like September.
I feel like you may have posted something, and it had nothing to do with his birthday at the time.
I don't. That's how I am right now. I'm like I know I started working on my blog, yeah, my One Piece blog and my related blog sometime in late last year.
I'm currently constantly plagued by the fact I added every character in Bleach's birthday to my Google Calendar for yearly happening.
Oh, and you're not gonna take it off, are you?
Absolutely not. It's gonna be there. It happens. I can really give a shit. It makes Google think I have friends.
Okay. It makes I'll consider that payback for me being the big sad the other day.
Listen, I don't have a lot to be sad about, but the fact that I really only have one friend that still lives down here, and
Oh, believe me, Gary, I don't have any friends that live in my town, and the only one I do is one that lives immediately above me. My sister.
yeah, it's okay.
Not everyone has a vindictive personality to their siblings.
What?
I'm not talking about you. Some people just hate their siblings.
I had that with my sister for a while because she was doing some dumb shit, but then I found out the whole story about her doing some dumb shit, so now it's really not that bad. Whenever she visits now, we sit on porches and either smoke weed or use Nick sticks, so.
I used all my flint on arrows. I am not smart.
Nick stupid.
I was gonna go that hard on myself, but thanks, Gary.
But,
Oh, I should make
probably red. Anybody else actually watching it? Nick 6 is what I refer to like disposable cigarettes.
How the fuck? God damn it.
The electronic ones, I mean.
But yeah, I haven't posted
All cigarettes are
or
disposable.
consumed Has-Been Hotel media in like over 2 years now.
Like a Snorlax sized minute. Effects provided. Okay.
But yeah, hope that we are expected to get uh, the first season out
Soon.
hopefully soon. I've been hearing I've been getting mixed information about it. Some people say it's going to be this summer, and then some people are like, yeah, we're not getting it until like Halloween season because why wouldn't we? I'm like, oh, just fucking make up your fucking mind, guys, because I don't know who's right. Both make sense. But one is more of a hopeful, and the other one is kind of.
The one that I'm also excited for that they really just were like, sometime this year was Invincible. But there's really not much more to I just like it. I think it's neat. Not neat enough to buy the comics though.
Mother.
And I'm also now in a perplexed state of I could continue watching One Piece, but I don't want to go into a state where I'm gonna get fucked over with this because Mark wants to watch it with me, and I just got him to actually start doing like the 1.25 speed because I'm sorry, but there's so much One Piece where it's the same thing for like 3 seconds.
I can't do that. I have to watch it as it's scripted.
You watch it in English too, like a weirdo.
Yeah. Well, yes, because I'm easily distracted, and if I get my attention turned away from the television, I want to be able to hear what's going on. And then later I'll go back and watch it in sub, and then I already know what's going on. I like the voices.
Then there's just shit I say where the terminology is different, and you're like, what? Because they like to do that funny stuff sometimes. This actually might hurt a lot from trying to do this. Oh well.
I feel sorry for any creature that ends up having this abomination on their back.
Okay, I'm pretty sure they feel sorry too.
But yeah, as I was saying earlier, like, when I fell out of it with Has-Been Hotel, it was like instant. I don't know what triggered it. I just kind of like one day woke up and I'm like,
Wow, I don't care anymore.
I don't care anymore. I'm free. Immediately falls into another, and it falls into an immediate, a whole other hyperfixation.
Yeah.
like if the in a prisoner group and that fly is released from the fucking spider web and just ends up flying right into another fucking spider web.
Yeah.
I'm free.
The old man from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Never watched that movie.
You never watched Hunchback of Notre Dame?
Nope.
It's a very sad movie, but also really good.
I know, I've heard.
That's the movie they're too scared to make a live action of because they'd have to get someone really fucked up to be Cosmo.
I don't think that's the reason.
You're right, they probably make him black. Because he's
No!
a ginger, yeah.
Garrick!
They do that all the time, though.
I know they've been doing
Look
it
at
a lot
Little
lately,
Mermaid.
but we can't just say that on my stream.
What's Disney gonna do get upset?
What's Disney gonna do? They're gonna kidnap you.
Listen, you know, if they want good ideas, maybe they should kidnap me, because their last one cost them $500 million nationally. All because they wanted to replace a ginger mermaid with, you know, one with a big forehead.
No. Garrick.
What?
People have foreheads. It's not weird.
Yeah, but not 8 heads.
No, get. I hate you. I hate you so much. I will need to tame you because I need transport.
No one can tame me.
You can't handle the uber instincts of my
If they
observe. It's fucking. That meme is you.
Yeah. And then when I was younger and actually went to Christian-oriented schools, I was the child that was like, I have a power of God and anime on my side.
You're just like, anime are my only friends.
It would be really funny if it wasn't the truth.
It would be. Taming Equus on Scorched Earth is like terrifying.
It is the uber bad.
Especially when it's nighttime.
And you can't see them for shit, and you didn't enable
And
the
you're-
settings so you can follow them.
And you're only like feeding them Majo berries because you don't have any rock carrots.
Wow, be fucking depressed with the oof. You
It's
didn't
okay,
play
listen, it's a
good.
level 11 and I did not give a fuck.
Yeah, I know, you're sitting there trying to tame an Equus with berries.
Yeah, I
Off
needed
rip.
transport. I didn't give a fuck what level it was. I just needed something to ride.
Just get a Parasaur.
Something that's not that. I love parasaurs. I find them very helpful nowadays with
Except
their
that
new
they're pieces
radar
of
and
shit.
everything. Except they
They're
are pieces of
bad.
shit. They are still
Wow.
they're like very bad.
Weren't we supposed to get the Arc anime sometime this year?
It's already been out.
You're shitting me. Has it actually?
Yes.
I have
From what
heard
I have
literally
heard.
nothing about it.
Well, it's a
That
video
is
game.
insane to me.
It's one of those video games that nobody wants to actually like keep up with when
Play.
it's released as a fucking
Oh.
lore-based cartoon. They're like, funny dinosaur game.
But I thought the lore
turn
was
into
about
animated
the characters you find in
characters.
the notes.
Yeah, it is. You follow Helena,
The robot?
but I haven't watched it yet either. It's an indicator. Please don't jump off the cliff. I suppose I'm in a good
Yeet.
area. I feel like I'm in a good area to be trying to tame her right now because
Where are you on the map?
there's a cliff. She's not gonna run off the cliff, and then the only other place to go is like right outside my house.
You already set up a base.
A thatch hut, as
Oh, okay,
God
I was gonna say.
intended.
Okay.
It's
Fucking
Scorched Earth. Do you
cowboy
expect me
red.
to like make wood I'm
Yes.
just gonna wait until I have fucking clay to make an actual base. This is literally just my little shit shack date night one.
Isn't the thing for the Adobe here, or is it clay or is it Adobe here? Which one is it?
It's clay, but it turns into adobe
Okay.
structures.
Isn't the thing for it that it also like counts toward greenhouse effects?
I don't know. Maybe? If so, it's news to me.
I thought that was a big thing.
Watch it. I'm at 2 feeding. I'm gonna say this out loud. It's gonna fuck me. I'm at 1 feeding now. Someone's gonna come out, spook this fucking thing, and I'm gonna miss the last feeding.
Yeah, it's gonna be a void worm.
It's gonna be a what now?
A void worm.
A void worm.
Yeah.
What about a void worm? Oh, you're making what's gonna, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I know what my fucking luck. Something that's not even on Scorched Earth's gonna come out of the dirt and kick my ass.
Yeah. I mean, it could be worse.
Come on, lady. I want to hurry up and give this.
Scorched Earth that has been a very
I want you to
bomb
get
could
this
pop out of
over with.
nowhere.
There we go. I need a name for her. She's. I'll name her once we get back to the house. She's over encumbered. What is wrong with you?
Her weight is garbage.
I am not that fat of a man.
How
I
much
swear
do you have
to-
in your pocket?
Garrick, I will fucking gut you. Call me fat, fucking ass.
I mean,
I do
I'll
like
go-
her colors.
let's
It's a
just
shame
have
that
it
she was
split.
such low level, though. That wasn't a fun sound. The fuck was that?
Carcanoptosaurus.
God, I hope not. I just tamed this fucking horse.
Can't wait to have the. Oh hey, a parasaur! Look at that, and it's walking right up to you because it would have been a better choice than this level 11.
Yeah, 2 levels higher. Yeah, right. And plus, at least the Equus saddle is helpful.
At least the parasaur could find you a phoenix.
Who's the person from me, Phoenix? Not really. That is high. That is like how high? Phoenixes fly super fucking high, and you feel like, yeah, it's gonna so much better
No,
than
you
that.
find it while it's ashes.
You find it while
They
it's
can pick up its
ashes.
heartbeat like that. Yeah.
Well, still, you need to find it.
So go find it.
No, there hasn't been a heat wave. Oh, right.
I'm
Fucking wrong one.
assuming theoretically that means a phoenix can't technically spawn. Period. If there hasn't been a heat wave.
Phoenixes don't spawn until there is a heat wave.
See, I didn't know if their ashes are just on the map and they don't become phoenix till heat wave.
Plus, I can use an Equus to help me knock shit out.
Dude, I'm sorry, but this just like the fact that you could farm unicorns on Lost Island.
Okay, fuck it.
Because there was the fucking day Patrick did it a fuck ton. There was a day I went and found like 3 more because there's only like 4 spots they even spawn at, so you can actually look for them. And one of the spots is full of fucking like gigas and carnivores, so they just die there.
Why were you guys farming unicorns?
Literally just for shits and giggles.
You just wanted to see
Just
how
'cause
many you
it's-
can get?
It's literally the rarest thing, period, so it's funny to find a whole bunch of them. And then we just kept them in the basement to be like, you know, eventually it'll be funny when someone
You took them
goes
all
down
to
here.
the basement?
Originally, all, like, 4 or 5 of them were just in the basement chilling out. We had an entire other, like, feeding thing for them. And, you know, because I set up, like, 3 or 4 outside of the tower, it didn't look like
Why
there was
won't this
anything
rock
special.
disappear? I can understand that I'm encumbered. You can tell me that.
I miss Little Gear.
Little Gare? Who was that?
Yeah, the tiny broodmother chibi.
I miss Chibis. I miss the Easter event, so... Yeah.
I slapped so many, and then you're like, hold on, I want to look at stuff.
God, that was over a year ago. fucks me up. I want this rock to disappear. Just go away.
You know what fucks me up?
Mm.
The fact that, like, for a year, I was going in this hardcore as fuck, and you were like, eh.
It was weird for me, too, because I'm just like, I've been, like, hardcore into this game
Garrick's finally playing,
for
and
literal
I don't give a
years,
shit.
and I have no motivation to play. Like, I felt so bad, because I'm like, I've been literally waiting for him to be so enthusiastic about playing this fucking game with me, and now I have no enthusiasm to play it.
Yep. It's great.
Well, when me and my dad initially opened Ragnarok and Roll, we invited you, and you're just like, nah.
Yeah, that's fair. And, yeah, I did
Like,
a
we
little
had
bit
a-
with it.
We had a whole fucking server full of guys, and you're just like, meh. And you're like, oh, okay. This rock is immortal. I can't get rid of it.
Just keep hitting it. Eventually it'll die. It's
Why
probably
aren't
just
you-
like three lock. It's probably just three rocks like put on top of each other.
I don't think so. I hope not. Like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of sand I could use, but I need this rock to be gone. Jesus fucking Christ. Eh. We got any spoiled meat yet? No? This is ridiculous. Oh, sand. Start preemptively making clay. I didn't want to add that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do some playing around with the server settings on Arc Rangers.
Yeah, I know. I've been telling you this for like ever. I understand. The
What do you
pain
mean?
is real. I probably shouldn't be fighting this guy. He's like almost 20 levels above me.
Finally! God damn it, there's another one.
And if only you got like Inky. But no, someone had to go and be a whole horse girl. I was gonna say the thing. I'm just gonna shut up now.
Do what now?
I was gonna say something, but it's not accurate, so I can't say it the way I was going to. Because it would have been bad.
What do you mean?
I was gonna say a thing that referred to the opposite of what you are, and that it would have been like, upsetting. Even though the term is, like, just correct for the term.
Well, what do you...
I was gonna make the joke of, like, cause someone wanted to be a whole horse girl for a minute, and I was like, well, horse girl's a very funny thing.
Still
I couldn't
fucking
do
funny,
this.
though.
You said to go get a horse first, and I was just like,
Equus are just functionally better than Parasaurs. I'm
why
not
don't you
wrong.
use it to knock out shit?
That's what I would do if I didn't already have other things I needed to do.
And also, if you didn't over-encumber the fucking horse.
I didn't over-encumber the fucking horse. I was literally just sitting on it.
Yeah. Waiting.
Oh my god. Of course, I'm trying to get rid of a rock, and the sandstorm's gonna start.
Why the fuck is that rock still there?
It was a tiny rock, like a smaller rock than the other one.
Oh, okay, I thought you'd been hitting the same rock. I was gonna be like, dude, what the fuck? Time to empty pockets, oh boy. Oh, phase 3 is gonna be a problem for this. I don't think we're gonna win this. Oh boy.
Eh.
That's it? That's all you had to say? That was your enthralling conversation topic?
I couldn't help it. I had to sneeze.
No, I'm making the joke because you've been silently like sitting there messing around with like buildings.
Yes.
Gosh. That's not good.
Motherfucker.
Whoa. Yeah, okay, breakfast, sure, whatever.
giant moth.
I miss the old days where anime movies would have animated bloopers and it'd be really funny.
Yeah.
The good old days when
I
people put in
stayed.
the extra fucking effort to make shit good. Like Into the Spider-Verse, fucking fire movie. And also Across, because that's the one I actually meant.
Before anyone asks, yes, Gara's a very bitter animator. Animation buff. And yes, I'm gonna call you bitter and jaded.
Okay. I'm in a sad state of like a lot of this where I can like watch stuff and appreciate different levels of animation in different movies and stuff. But because of the fact I can't draw for shit with physical entities and I don't have the money to get digital shit, I have to resort to other means of trying to make shit happen.
Not too great either.
I'll fucking punch you if you say your art's not good. Because I swear to God.
It's not though.
I'm gonna go friend your boyfriend on TikTok and say that you're self-deprecating yourself again.
What?
I'm gonna call you out to your boyfriend.
Oh,
You're
don't
being
you
sad
fucking
again.
dare. No, he'll bite me. He'll come to
In the
Greenville
good
and
way?
bite me.
In
What?
the good way? In the good way.
I don't know. Could be.
Have you not been in the good way?
Uh,
That's a fair question. I retract that statement, realizing how dumb that sounded coming out of my mouth. Because I realize you haven't exactly done a whole spectrum of things on that list.
yeah, I was about to say, it's like, are you really asking me that question?
Listen, you have been in a couple of different relationships since I've known you. I didn't know if any of them would progress. All my characters died. But are you just building left walls? What the fuck is going on? Oh, you are? What the that's weird. I don't like that. I don't like how that was structured.
What do you mean?
The fact that you had to go to an entirely different like triangle setting just to build it instead of being able to rotate the triangle.
That was a different wall.
Yeah.
It was like I had the wrong one selected. That's why that
I know
happened.
that's one. Yes. Oh boy, a new event card. Wahoo! Is that it? Is that all the cool stuff I got? Yep. Alright, well, big set. Why are you showing me this? Do I have enough to get something? Oh, I do. Okay. How do I get these? They're just to complete shit. Is this a slow grind? Can I just suffer?
Ow! Motherfucker! Ow! I can't wait till I get an actual futon to be able to sit comfortably on. This chair is obviously still going to be in my room for like in case for some reason I have like more guests than a futon can allow. But
Whoa, you're gonna have more than 3 people?
bold of me, bold. That's a very bold vision of mine. But yes.
Oh yeah,
How
no,
about
that is true. Considering if you sit on there, you can have 2 people.
a futon, like a general futon, can hold like 3 people, maybe 4 small people, and then there'd be this chair.
It can fully hold 6 people while in bed form. However, if there be a rocket, it will snap quite quickly. Thank you. I will be here until Red gets sick of me and makes me go away.
Listen, I'm at a short supply of friends. You're not going anywhere.
You hear that, folks? If you get enough friends, I'll never be here again.
You're a bitch. Bitch. And yes, I'm one of those douchebags that like to have like a barn for my horses. It is a must.
I can't tell you guys that one of the number one reasons by
Listen,
stuff not fucking going smooth in some servers is because this whole fucking person decided to make deluxe bases for so many people. But now we're on PS5, so theoretically it shouldn't be a problem anymore.
and also those problems were almost entirely held up on non-dedicateds. Because I remember one non-dedicated I had. Good lord. Uh, I had a little bit of a problem. I had so many tames, I had so many buildings on the map, and whenever I would go back to my main house, I was on Ragnarok by the way, I literally crashed my game.
Yeah.
But no, there is absolutely nothing wrong with having a small barn for creatures. Especially if you're going to be in like an area for a while and you're not too sure if it's safe to just leave your things out.
Because, horses be running around.
Well, also considering the amount of effort and the risks in taming an equus, it's not a bad idea to have a space where they're hidden. And it's not like creatures are just gonna aggro on a structure. They're just like, oh, that's there. Okay, fine. And they just walk away. Like, no,
I feel
heaven
like there's
forbid
a
they
fair
see
amount of them that will get upset and be like, you know what? Fuck your building.
You would imagine, but there's not.
Pretty sure you have to put
Unless
something
they
that
see you
actually
walk,
aggroes
unless
creatures.
they see you walk or run into it when they're already chasing you, it's not gonna attack.
And then those Brontos, where you punch them once and they're just upset. For literally no reason.
Yeah, Gare. Wanna regale us with that story?
I was trying to kill something little and I accidentally hit its leg, and then it decided to be pissed off for like 20 minutes.
We had to
Back on
evacuate
Herbivore
a place
Island.
where we had been basically living.
Well, the Brontosaurus didn't want to be such a fucking snowflake about getting stabbed in the foot. uh... Hey folks, this is the same channel.
Gary, you've seen the Sanji versus Queen fight.
Yes.
Tell me how that went.
So, one friend who actually like reads the manga was a little upset because there's a very specific point in the Queen fight where Queen basically does something in the anime that is more or less the crux of it being finished in one episode. And he was personally upset about that because in the manga they had a very different like play out for it. And because I talk about it like almost every episode. So right now it's just fucking Kaido being drunk fighting Luffy, and he's just like, man.
Give that man a
You
break
guys-
though. Like he just thought he was gonna fuck a party it up for a night, and then just,
And then Luffy rolled was like, hey, you want to see something funny?
you like jazz? It's fucking.
He really straight up did just be like that. But it was really dope. You got to Sanji finally hit the point during that fight where he's like, I don't care where this power really comes from. I don't care what my genetics is. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to fucking win this fight, help Luffy, and just fucking go ham. And then he goes funny extra fire and just starts going through animation cycles of annihilation. And it was pretty dope. Then we found this little mouse. And it was kind of funny. And then he passes out.
Yeah, I
Not the
heard
mouse,
about
Sanji.
that part. Yeah, I figured. It's like, oh, go to mouse, and then just fucking passes out. It's like Mickey Mouse. So glad they've come for me.
And then there was the king fight, which the internet was like about, so. Which is hilarious to me, considering the Sanji and the Zoro fight both got higher ratings than the fucking Ultra Instinct Dragon Ball Z thing, and people love to suck Dragon Ball Z Scott. Don't get me wrong, Dragon Ball Z did a really good job of popularizing a lot of anime when it was first coming out. But y'all really need to chill if it's like the Goku's fucking thing, because Goku's not even like the strongest anime character anymore.
Yeah.
By far. Like, there's a list of people that are literal gods that could just be like, yeah, you don't exist.
People just, I feel like people give Goku too much credit because he has so much seniority and, you know what I
Well,
mean?
like I said, I'm not gonna knock him, because I used to watch this shit, and he was really good at popularizing it. But the man will fold against Chopper.
Wasn't there a whole ass thing someone said about like Chopper versus Goku, and like it
Yeah, I
sent
sent you
people
that.
like into a fit?
Well, because Chopper... Goku wouldn't fight Chopper. Chopper, however, would be like, when was the last time you had a booster shot? And Goku would fucking just go to the farthest possible distance away from him.
So it's like
Goku
Goku. It
has
says
whatever the absolute peak amount, like needle phobia.
Goku. It says here that you haven't had a booster shot in 20 years. Want to explain that? Disappears. Just does the like peace out. Just like vanishes meme. He's just
It's
gone.
hilarious how he actually does that as a power.
He's just fucking out.
Yeah, he has instant transmission. He just like, and he's gone.
He's sitting there for a fucking checkup, and then fucking Chopper is just looking through his papers. It's like, Goku, it says here that you haven't had a booster shot in 20 years. And he just looks up and is like, where'd he go?
Yeah. And everybody's like, oh, but Goku did this, Goku does... Like, yes. But he's also gone against enemies where he straight up won't fight because he's like, I can't hurt the little guy. He's just being funny.
It's like, there's literally no reason for me to fight this guy.
He's not strong enough for me to actually fight, so... And then,
He's like, I will kill this man.
Yeah. People don't want to talk about that.
I am
okay.
still
To be fair,
very
a lot
much...
of people were upset by the fact Sailor Moon can kick the shit out of Goku, even his most current state.
I'm generally not the kind of person that you want to come to when it comes to like, oh, this character could beat this person's character, because I'm too much of a like, I take their personalities and more like personal morals and ethics into consideration, and I'm just like,
It is. I'm now at the point where like I have to look at it by an actual like planetary level of what can they functionally get rid of off rip versus their strongest ability for a lot of it. Don't get me wrong, there's always going to be the like Goku versus Superman. It's always going to be like, okay, what is Superman willing to like get rid of to beat Goku? But like you said, the personalities end up being the thing that's why they can't do like
what
certain
kind of
wins.
like what annoys the things that annoy the shit out of me years ago, there like a few years ago, there's this. I don't like death battles. I think they've become.
Death Battle Channel is fucking stupid, and they don't do any of the research they say they do. They hardly
Like,
don't.
I'm wholly genuine when I say like if you want to come at me with this like, oh, this character could be this character any day of the week kind of conversation, I will immediately leave the chat or walk away because I'm not gonna sit there and because some of these people they want to be like, oh, I'm not biased in any way of who would be who. It's like, no, because you're over you're overdrawing. They're only thinking about the power scale and not the character themselves, the abilities and what they could do. Because like I remember
There's
like a
some people
while
out there,
back,
they don't want to admit Ben 10 could beat up everybody.
Death Battle. I think Death Battle like forever ago. They did a Aang versus Edward Elric.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
I
that
was
was a lot of fucking controversy on.
and somebody came to me to talk about it, and I'm just like, honestly, I don't think either of them would have any reason to fight one another. I do not see them fighting each other. So
I get the whole point is to, just be like, for shits and giggles, what if they fought? But, like you say, they don't really have a reason to. Aang would, like, show Edward probably, like, fucking some bending, and he'd be like, huh, how does this work?
and like and I have to think about it. And for me, when I was confronted with this, like, one, Aang is a literal deity in his universe, and by a technicality, he can, like, by a technicality, yes, he does have control of basically every element. But Edward Elric can
He knows
also,
about Thor.
but Edward can basically manipulate anything. I'm not saying that he would. I'm not saying that he would win, but like when it comes to, knowledge and what the fuck he's working with, he has a better understanding than Aang does. Because neither of them are technically immortal. Aang in a weird way is because, the Avatar and everything. But Urza, please, I'm in the middle of a conversation. I'll cry. This dog's gonna make me cry. Okay. I need to name my Equus. I need a name for her. But you know what I mean? I suppose, like, the only real thing that Ed would have to worry about when it came to Aang is fire. But it's not anything he hasn't fought against before. You went quiet. Did he leave? Garrett. Garrett. He is gone. Oh my god. Urza! Please! Why are you screaming? I'll be right back. where Gare went. Oh, here he is.
I apologize, I have returned. So what is up, people?
Thank you for letting me know that you were leaving.
I did though.
I probably didn't hear you.
You were in the middle of being like the fucking death battle thing, and I was like, I have to go get dinner. 1 minute, and then you just kept going.
All right. Okay. Well. But like.
You sound really out of breath. Did you go through a whole conversation by yourself?
Yes, but also I went upstairs and grabbed my Mountain Dew.
Oh, well.
As I was saying. You know, I know Aang can control like the 4 basic elements, like.
I think the real like crux thing, if they actually fought each other, would be how his ability to take away bending works on someone like Edward.
Well, that's just the thing. Alchemy and bending are different things.
Yeah.
One's a science and one is just a born gift thing that you're, you know.
Well, it's interesting because bending goes through like the chakra points on the body and all this other stuff, but if they're in a same universe, then there has to be a certain scaling of some of these functions should theoretically function the same way. And if they don't, then that's an entire upper hand because that nullifies one of Aang's best things to try and deal with people in a peaceful way that, you know, he always tries to do
Because, like, if we're going by... If Aang somehow ended up being in...
You guys can go back and forth on this, but Edward's the only one that has the, like, I will straight up kill you.
Well, yeah, but what I was saying is, like, if Aang ended up in the Fullmetal Alchemist universe, and he... Alchemy is basically... Alchemy is more based off of what you know. Like, the smarter you are, the more knowledgeable you are on how to use alchemy. Like, that's why Ed is the way he is, compared to a lot of other characters, because he did a fuck ton of research.
He was doing homework when he was 4.
I mean, fuck, the kid knows exactly how much of every little, like, molecule there is in the human body. Aang knows how to throw a rock. Like, we've already established when it comes to, like, science and basic things like that, Aang's not the smartest person on the planet.
Okay, so this is where it starts becoming more of the issue. Urza, shut the fuck up.
People keep making noise. Urza, please!
Because we get into the situation of, depending on whose world they are, obviously there's a home field advantage because of how the different worlds function. But, that's why I say in the situation where they're in, let's say, a third-party universe of this shit, and for all intents and purposes, a lot of their shit works the way it does. It becomes a weird factor of, with Edward, the most spiritual-based thing is that he is truth, God, whatever the fuck it's called. Aang has a whole, like, also extra spectrum of, like, he can do spirit-based things and have basically, like, clutch, like, avatar state for different things. Oh, hey, one of them is now your friend. But...
Oh my god, what level were you? Oh. Come on, Heather.
That's why it's always hard to do death battles. Especially when it's like cartoon versus anime, because there's such a, like, different spectrum for a lot of stuff.
That one literally stole the shit that I was out here to get. But what were you saying earlier? Because I couldn't hear you over somebody not being respectful, little shit.
I was going on to the in the third party world, per se. And then talking about more of like the spiritual dynamics versus the science dynamics, which is the big fundamental thing of like spiritual and fucking like meditation and all this other shit for like Aang's side, and science how it works, breaking it down to like a scientific level with Edward's side, is that yes, they have a lot of the same like ability typing where they can do like elemental stuff and whatnot, but in the end it's a really weird fight because it kind of goes into that set of like the deciding factors become the amount of science versus spiritual setups for stuff.
And then there's also the idea of like morality, because Ed, like you said earlier, Ed has no fucking problem killing someone. If he has to kill someone, he's 100% gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
But like Aang, we know he will do literally. Aang, we know, will do literally anything he can to avoid killing someone. Like fuck, he didn't even kill the. He didn't even kill fucking. You know his name. I can't be bothered to remember. Oh yeah, he didn't even kill Ozai. He just took his ability to bend away.
Kyoshi would kill.
Kyoshi 100% would have fucking like. It's on site. Like you would you would dead bitch if I have to kill you. But like that's not Aang.
I know.
But I'm not saying that she'd kill Ed, but I was a kid that watched both, so I'm trying not to be completely fucking biased, but when it comes to the capability to kill someone, giving it to Ed.
Yeah. Because like we've said twice now, is that Aang doesn't really have it in him to straight up just murk somebody.
But Ed's just done it.
By his upbringing and belief. Yeah, Ed will commit war crimes and not care.
Like they've both grown up in war-torn countries and everything like that. Like they've both grown up during times of war, but Aang didn't really see it until
he just felt
after.
The loss of it.
And Aang didn't really see it until after he came out of the ice, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You can have it if you want it. So?
Oh, you want to dance? Dance
but, but yeah, it's. But Ed had seen it. He's seen how it affects people. He knows, and he has known how bad war is since he was literally a child.
I remember me and my friend really, really got heated over the Toph versus Gara one. And this is really because the big, like, continuity factor that ended up being the thing and the crux of the fight is they were using shit from Toph from the era of, like, we knew very little about what she was doing and how much she progressed in that time. No, they used basically, like, as she was making the metal police for Koro.
They could have used fucking Toph, but it's actually just a fucking actor from the play.
My god.
Urza, no! I apologize for my dog. Ever since we live in a basement now, she's very jumpy. No, shut up.
She can hear everything times 10.
Well, yeah, I can hear everything times 10 too. Not waking up and being able to tell my sister needs to change our cat's litter box upstairs.
And I can't imagine, or like I can't. It's really surreal to see the amount of less stress there is because there are less cats in the house.
Yeah, but I don't like how my parents went about it though. Plus it's Harley, so we kind of forget she's around. So, yeah, there's that. But, what I was saying, but yeah, Ed grew up in a war, like, he was a lot closer to the conflict than
You're really about to put the trauma factor
Aang
into
was.
this?
I'm not saying there's trauma, I'm saying that he knows how war works a lot better than Aang does. Because, like...
I have one funny comment. Which is just, like... Yeah, as they grew up, look at the only one who got to keep their powers.
Well,
I know.
Ed we all
He
know
literally
why...
let go of it so he could, was it? He did something cool at the end for basically trading it. Didn't he res his brother for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he, refused to do
what was it? Al,
the big thing.
Was it, like, at the very end of it, or, like, during that last fight, he, like, did something that basically got him screwed over for getting, Edward his arm back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I also still haven't watched it all the way through. For everybody that might be surprised about that.
But yeah, it's like, and we all know if Aang were probably given an ultimatum to give up bending to protect someone he cares about, he probably would.
Yeah, it would.
Like they morally, both of them are technically, all things considered, morally good. It's just, it's a lot different the way he's going about that. I'm not gonna go so far as to call him like chaotic neutral, because no, inherently his moral scaling is good.
He's chaotic stupid.
He's chaotic stupid. Like,
I'm kidding.
really smart, chaotic stupid though. Like, no contest about that. Like, anything that's not alchemy, the man's a fucking moron.
Yep.
I still need to name this horse.
Name it Horse.
We just finished watching Centaur World, I can do that. So, like, to me, the outcome of a fight between Aang and Edward is completely dependent on what the fuck caused the fight to begin with in the first place.
Absolutely. Because depending on the circumstance, one of them would be like, yeah, I know you gotta do this, just come on.
Because, like, it's all the consideration of neither of them would... Aang won't kill anyone for any reason, no matter how many people they've killed or how many things that they've done. Oh, was I committing literal war crimes? And there's Edward over here, just like I would kill a man over a ham and grilled cheese sandwich. Like, don't test me. Like,
You see that orphanage? I'm gonna poison their water.
Not that far.
No, that is war crime. That's why I used that example.
Yeah. But I'm not saying it's hard to figure out how certain things would play out between them. But it completely just depends on what happened to make them fight. Because, Aang would probably, like, realize that, okay, this guy's not bad, like, I need to not do anything. But Ed would just be like, I will fucking kill you.
Yeah.
But it just depends. And this person that tried to talk to me and about this, they were kept like overhyping Aang, even though I was trying to like give these reasonable points and everything, and I'm just like,
Dude, don't
do you
get me
ever
wrong,
shut
Aang
up
has
and
some
listen
really
to
dope
what other
shit.
people are saying? Like my
Aang has
first
some
thought
dope
when
shit, but it really, like he does have like a list of only so many things he can do.
and like I guess again as I was saying, like this guy just wouldn't fucking shut up. I'm like, do you ever stop to listen to what anyone else fucking says? Or are you just gonna keep going on and ignore me when I'm trying to give reasonable points as to why this fight's completely useless and neither of them would actually engage each other? I wanted so badly just to say that, but you know me, I'm not the person for confrontation, and the most I will do is stop responding.
I'm gonna put it in a very, very specific way of like, for scaling purposes, Aang does have more like, oh my gosh, feats, but like we've been saying and we keep going over, is that Aang doesn't have like the sure shot of like, yes, I'm gonna kill the person, because he straight up won't, even with like the most horrible person in their series.
Like his own villain, he didn't kill,
Yeah.
and a lot of people genuinely thought that Ozai fucking deserved it to die.
I mean, shit, Ozai got up and he's like, you're not gonna kill me? The fuck?
Like even he was fucking surprised. Even the villain was fucking surprised. Like, you're not gonna fucking kill him. The fuck? You're stupider than I fucking thought.
I did the one thing worse. I took away. I mean, and you could have turned me into a vegetable. That would have been pretty bad.
He could have done that. That's probably worse than killing him, but. But it's.
You could have just made him not able to use any of his body. You know.
Commit cripple.
Yeah. Commit para.
And use paralysis.
It was super effective.
I don't like that.
Apparently, Ursa doesn't either.
I wish people would stop making noise upstairs, but then again, I want to find a way to soundproof the fucking ceiling, because we can hear every little footstep, every little scrape against the floor upstairs, and it drives her fucking insane. And it drives me fucking insane that she's going nuts.
Oh. Well, I would just say soundproof the ceiling, but
I want to get padding, but I don't have the funding for that right now.
guys, speaking of which, Red's doing a special of like it's art.
I am doing commissions. It is, I can't talk about it on stream because certain people watch my stuff sometimes and I don't want to risk that getting out, but yes, I will be doing flat rate commissions of, busts, flat color, $25 plus $10 per additional character, not exceeding 3 base characters for the image.
Just because you gotta give this one at least a little bit of room to breathe.
Oh, I will also be trying to get these commissions done within 24 hours of them being negotiated and submitted. So
Speed draw.
not really speed draw. Like, I mean, if I had the software too, I probably would, but I don't.
Yeah.
Like, I would totally like show. Like, I would record my process so everyone can see me struggle.
Oh my god, you would stream drawing?
I would stream drawing, because, you know, I ask people if they want to watch me all the fucking time, and be like, and they're like, no. I'm like, okay, fine, fuck you.
I know a
Nobody
lot of
wants to
people
watch
that
me
are
watch
super
drawing.
more into like the creation of stuff, which is interesting. I don't mind seeing like concepts though, but whenever it's the process is one of the things where I'm like, I don't really get why I'm watching this personally.
That's why I thought Ibis Paint was so cool, because it like showed the process of everything that you did to finish your picture. But I hate using Ibis Paint with a burning fucking passion, and I really wish they would have had something that carried over to like a PC. That's why I use Fire Alpaca, because
Why would you set your alpaca on fire?
it blinked at me.
It's not like it was wearing a hat committing war crimes. Even though it's a llama.
What are you saying about llamas?
I said a thing about alpaca, and I'm like, it's not like they're wearing hats and committing war crimes, and I was like, yeah, also they're not llamas.
That's one thing a lot of people
Yeah.
say, that like alpacas have on llamas. They're cuter.
They can wear hats?
No, they're just cuter.
Oh.
Because they're more fluffy.
I just prefer the ones that aren't violent.
The what?
I just prefer the ones that aren't violent. Oh man. The fuck is that?
What?
The fuck is stip stomping?
It was a Morales, a big water bitch.
Oh. Forgot who shook stream. So, although that may have just been because I turned off screen shake like a lot.
Another great thing about living in town, you can hear guys revving things on the freaking main street.
You know, as they do. Because there are car heads like everywhere. And something I never understood personally.
What?
Like the whole doing super car stuff really.
Urza, shut up! I love this dog, but my brain.
She makes it really hard sometimes.
She makes it so hard sometimes. Please be quiet. Please be quiet. Please be quiet.
Or that's the kind of language that gets you turned into an outside dog.
What was that?
I said, Urza, those are the jokes. No, wait. I said, Urza, that's the language that makes you get turned into an outside dog.
No, because we have a problem around here of people stealing people's fucking animals from their yard.
I don't know, I think if you heard Urza go missing, you would hear it very prominently.
I would fucking sob.
I'm making the joke because Urza never shuts the fuck up.
That may be true. But it's still a thought that makes me incredibly sad.
What, Urza not being there?
Yeah.
It's okay. I got Mark really bad the other day because his dog's getting really old.
Oh, I don't like where this is going.
No, okay, so his dog he's had for a while is getting really, really old. He got another dog, and the new dog's very funny. He's very, like, baby, and but so Mark would get sad sometimes about his old dog, and I made the thing.
Urza!
I said. I said to Mark, I'm like, you know, you really don't need to cry, because honestly, the dog couldn't have asked for a better life. And he was like, God, I hate you, and started like crying just a little bit off mic. And I'm like, okay, fair, but like, honestly, they couldn't. Dogs are so genuinely happy to be with a lot of people that have them. There's some people that shouldn't have them. But, beside the point, there are a lot of them that are like, ah, yes, the elf master has come back. I must do what I can to make them happy. Then you have some other dogs that are still shits. Like Urza! Thank you.
And my mom told her to shut up! Baby. Baby. I did!
Just let her go upstairs. Let her, you know, go find the company.
My mom literally just shouted down the stairs to tell her to shut up.
You have been for like the last 20 minutes.
Yes, I have been. But you know, she's gotta micromanage every little part of my life.
Yeah, I have to deal with that from my boss when he's not even at the store half the time.
Before anyone comes into my chat being like, you should respect your mother, and I was like,
No, her mother has his mother has a very long history of being a huge fucking bitch.
Listen, I've tried so hard.
Like, a lot of different ways.
Almost my entire fucking life to be what she wants me to be. And right now, I'm in a state of, I don't give a fuck about her opinion. Because it's janked.
Because it's wrong.
I had to tell my mother that I simply did not want to wear a dress anymore.
Oh, okay, this is the story.
And she's like, I brought a dress down from my room.
Up.
I brought a dress up from my room, shut up, and had to give it to her, and she's like, well, you don't fit it anymore? I'm like, no, I just don't want to wear it anymore. And then she was just like, okay, well, did it used to be Ivy's? And I'm like, no, I just don't want to wear it anymore. I'm going through my clothes. For anyone that's not up to speed, I'm a trans man. She's the only one that's not she's the only one that's basically said fuck me, and my little sister's already pretty much completely corrected herself. My dad doesn't catch himself when he fucking talks about or to me. My mom's just not even gonna put any of the effort in. I'm gonna leave the stream off on here. I need to step away from Mark for a second. Huh?
What?
What?
What'd you say?
I just need to step away from Mark for a sec.
Okay.
Gary, say something to the people.
No, because all I can think of offhand are offensive.